Welcome back to another show. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope they had a good week, a good last 2 weeks, actually. Hope everybody had a good one. Now, let me get my screen right so that we can get the show going how we want to. I want to say rest in peace to Cicely Tyson. I know that's number one. She passed away this week, 96 years old. I need to read her book that she wrote. Important to lift up our women. You know, she will be remembered, and I want to just take this moment to send peace to her family, and I don't want to dwell on it too much and deal with death too much. Uh, let's keep everything rolling. Let's keep the energy high. Rest in power to this queen. Uh, Switching over to Montgomery, Alabama, which is currently back to work. You know, everybody's at home remote learning because just in 1 week they had 4 teacher staff deaths. But they're saying that they're going to work from home until they're able to receive vaccines for different staff, so the staff can have a vaccine and feel safe about working. But at the same time, they understand that once they do get it, they cannot force people to take the vaccine. But these deaths that happened in the past week, these 4, they're saying they can't say that they were COVID related deaths. But you have 4 teachers go down in 1 week. I'm not sure how big the school system is, how big Montgomery public school system is, but they are back working from home. And let's see, Alabama Department of Public Health reported Friday that Montgomery public schools had 80 new cases of COVID-19. So at this time, I do uh, wish them to go back to home, do what they need to do to repower, get the government. Georgia's doing what they can do. Texas doing what they can do. Tennessee, all these southern states are doing what they can do as the vaccine is being distributed around the country. So I know some people got it already, some people don't. So I want to just out to Montgomery Public Schools that they get themselves in order and shape. I know that's probably a lot of brothers and sisters out there too. So everybody be safe. Positive note: this fifth grader in this big GameStop fiasco came up on $3,200. Let's just run through. Basically, what happened is you have a 5-year old named Jaden Carr. His his mother bought him a gift 2 years ago of 10 shares of GameStop that were $6. Um, for Kwanzaa. I don't know how many of you celebrate Kwanzaa. I just got done celebrating Kwanzaa, but got the young man stocks for holidays, which I think that everyone should do for their kids. They were teaching them Ujama, which teaches the principle of cooperative economics. Basically, when this whole thing went on this past week with GameStop, see on Tuesday the stock was 148. Get up out of here. Then it had jumped up to 372 for them the next day. So all these people who had these shares were able to sell. She did ask Jaden, did he want to sell? Yes, decided to sell. And now the young man plans to reinvest 1,000 of his money into an online gaming hub. Roblox wants to invest in the Roblox and then take the other 2,200 and put it in the savings. So shout out to this young man and shout out to his mother. Yeah, and shout out to his mother too. That's something that they'll remember for the rest of their life. And those skills based off such a come up like that, you know, a lot of people don't actually want it or urge it until they can actually see it and actualize it. So now that this young man has been able to actualize what stocks really do for you and what can happen, his mind will be more into it going into the future and be attentive of stocks. So shout out to the parents. Next, let's get to some bullshit as always. White folks down here. This white man losing his mind. Here we go. Where's my sound?
Georgia, whose own body camera.
Run it back.
Explosive conversation between 2 police officers in Georgia whose own body cameras caught them using racial slurs, profanity, and ranting about slavery. The officers are from Hamilton in Harris County, about 30 minutes north of Columbus. Our sister station WTVM shared this video with us tonight. And we are showing you this because it shows how racism is still very much a part of some police departments. One of the men doing the talking here is the chief. It's also an example of how a city took quick action to get rid of these officers. The first clip you'll see is one of the officers claiming slavery wasn't that bad. We want to warn you, it's difficult to listen to, and there is a lot of profanity.
It seems to me like they furnished them a house to live in. They furnished them clothes to put on their back. They furnished them food to put on their table, and all they had to do was work.
And now we give them all those things and they don't have to work.
That's it.
Like a boondoggle.
Chief Gene Allman, Patrolman John Brooks were standing outside of the Hamilton Police Department when this was recorded. One officer is also heard using racial slurs when talking about the Rayshard Brooks case here in Atlanta.
What they're saying now is, well, he didn't have to shoot him, it's just a taser. Then how come when you tase it's like you done killed him 27 times?
So the video was found when the body camera was being inspected because the men thought their cameras didn't work. The chief resigned on Monday. The officer was fired on Wednesday. You can watch this video for yourself in its entirety. It's on our website, WSBTV.com.
Idiots. Why? Like, I don't. Why? So at the end of the day, when I talk about the importance, when people talk about voting and different ways to change communities, here we have a police chief who, until this moment of him just being a dumbass, not understanding technology, was overseeing the arrest and the cases and the situations of everyday people who didn't look like him in probably an area that wasn't the majority of them there. It's been his job, and this is the type of racism, and these are the ideas that they have. Don't give me this video is 6 minutes now. I know y'all probably seen it a lot already. The video is 6 minutes. It's 6 minutes worth of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just going on and on and on. So we know that these people are out here. This is no surprise to me. It's just funny. The funniest part of the story is that they brought the camera, the body cam, because they thought it wasn't working, and then you got caught, and now you up out of there. And they took that route of letting that sucker resign. And I know a lot of people, the public probably don't know he can resign. I mean, they can decide to still give him that pension, his part and their part, if he resigned. The other one who got fired, probably not so much. But that's all I got for y'all today on the N.y.a show. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about some of these topics. What a week. I hope everybody have a good week this week. I'll see y'all again on the next show.